Ooh, bugs.
Big,
are you
big,
anti-bug?
big ones.
I forgot. You're okay with bugs?
If they're big,
Meh.
meh. Like if a moth is flying around your head and you're like ducking for it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, what? You don't like that?
No.
Oh, okay.
Being chased by a moth, no.
Cory's out there. My wife is deathly afraid of moths. So I'm not sure she'd dig this. Ooh, what is that?
What is this? Look at it.
Holy smokes. That's a scorpion.
I just have one
goodness.
question for the good Lord, and that is, why?
Oh, 'cause
What
it's
do we
cool.
need these for? It is cool to look at. Who wants to be near it? I mean, even in its actual size, it's one of the biggest scorpions in the world. It's the emperor, and it's found in Africa, but it's so big that its young take 9 months to gestate. And then the mom drops off about a dozen scorplings, as they're called. Did you know that? Baby scorpions are called scorplings. It's terrible. But look at the size. I don't know, 25 feet long or more, including the tail. This is just one of the many, many cool insects here at the Phoenix Zoo. And the exhibit is called Bugs. Big bugs. And Linda Hardwick is with us. We always love getting together with you. You've got another friend behind you here.
Yes. This is a little less terrifying. This is just the common grasshopper.
Good. Now, him I like.
But I have to tell you, I mean, scorpions serve a purpose. If a lot of people don't know, they do eat all the insects around your home. So they are kind of population control. It's a circle of life.
Well, that it is. I think I'm willing to put up with 7 or 8 crickets if I can trade off the scorpion. Well, tell me about the exhibit. You just opened. This is going to be huge.
We did. We just opened this weekend to the general public. We have 21 animatronic creatures along this Desert Lives Trail. If people came here to see the dinosaurs, they'll recognize this trail. That's what this is where the dinos were. So the quality is amazing because these creatures were done by the same company that did the dinos.
That was so popular, and I'm sure you must see a lot of expressions of all kinds on these kids' faces.
We do. I actually heard somebody the other day said this is even better than the dinosaurs in my opinion. Because we really kind of want to take the fear out of some insects because we wouldn't have fruits, vegetables, plants if it were not for bees, beetles, and all other insects. They really pollinate 80% of the world's plants and vegetation.
There you go. I feel better already.
I know. So we just saw the sage firefly. That is the orb weaver spider. We're coming up here on the stag beetle.
Here's one of my favorites, the stag beetle.
This is really fun. But
no girls allowed. Just a beetle doing his thing, watching football, eating snacks. They're so realistic. I love the animation.
Yeah, the animation is awesome. There's also sound effects. This is a self-guided tour, so you can spend as long as you want on this trail. It's about $5 for the general public, only $4 for Phoenix Zoo members. The exciting thing is this will actually be open during zoo lights as well. So seeing these at night is a whole experience in and of itself.
Yeah, and I have to say, to see this, Celeste and Troy, from about stroller height, terrifying.
No kidding.
This at the zoo would be fun.
Oh my gosh, Mommy saved me.
Oh my gosh.
I think you got to be really careful, right? I mean, because you want to teach them about these bugs, but you want to avoid nightmares, night terrors.
That would not be good.
Yeah. Well, now Troy's bringing up a good point, Linda. You want to teach them about the bugs, yet you don't want to set you and your own family up for a bunch of horrible nights when no one can sleep.
No, that is not our intention. Our intention is to let
unintended consequences.
Our intention is to let people know how cool and unique and amazing bugs can be. There will be some opportunities along the trail to chat with our guides. Actually, we have a little field guide that's going to talk about the superhero powers of bugs and how you can be a superhero sidekick. Because like I said, if it were not for bugs, we would not be eating.
Yeah.
We would not be living or breathing.
Take that, Troy, Celeste.
I'm pro bugs.
Thank the bugs.
I'm definitely pro bugs.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I know. I remember that your short-lived state representative campaign. And
I'm catch and release when it comes to bugs.
I remember seeing the brochure.
I'm catch and release. There's no squishing at my house.
It's a good plan. Well, I felt a little sorry walking by the lightning bug because I thought, how many of your cousins did I cripple with a wiffle bat back in Pennsylvania? And
with the wiffle bat?
that's what boys did, and we feel bad about it now. But anyway, more
I bet
bugs.
it was a sight that when they were flying off the end of that thing.
Probably.
If you really caught one. Thanks, Cora.
You don't know. It's now you're starting to evoke a lot of good memories.
Boys. What is it with boys?
Who likes a mosquito, though?
Yeah, they're down there.
They're down there.
And there's no catch and release with mosquitoes, you're right. Big bugs that move around.
And could scare you.
Yeah.
You have to watch out for these things.
Corey's out there. Hey, buddy.
Look at Cory.
You cannot believe what's happening out here.
Tarantula.
Look, I don't even want to go around this bush. Look at it. Do you remember that movie, Troy? Celeste, you're way too young. But
Tarantula?
The Incredible Shrinking Man.
Oh, yeah.
It was a black and white film from the 60s.
Oh,
and
no.
He had to fight this spider with a straight pin.
No.
He was a tiny
Honey, I
little
Shrunk the
guy.
Kids.
Oh, that's a good one. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Oh, it's a similar idea.
Yeah.
It all works the same. But the good news is that's not real. But if you want to see a real one, look, we've got Nancy Kreuter with us. She's an animal ambassador, tarantula wrangler, so to speak. Well, I'll get the sun off of your friend here. This looks very similar to what we're seeing here.
Yeah, this is a painted tarantula, which is very similar to the Mexican red-kneed. You can find these guys in the Southwest. So if you're lucky enough when you're out hiking, maybe you will spot one of these.
Is that luck?
Yes, these are great. These guys are really cool. I've only been fortunate enough to find one tarantula in the wild.
And where do they hang around in the trees? Are they ground dwellers? What's their story?
They are ground dwellers. So they're going to be kind of, around logs, under leaf litter, things like that. They're going to be catching lots of other bugs to eat. And I think they're really cool since they turn the inside of those bugs that they inject the venom into a liquid and then suck it up from their mouth, which is like a straw. Isn't that cool?
They turn their prey into like a Slurpee. That's horrible.
Yeah.
And then they discard the husks of the bugs?
Yeah.
Who needs that?
Yeah. Why?
Wow. I love the whole idea. Now, that's one thing I really love about your zoo, too, is that you and your friends are always out getting people and kids up close to animals, just like we're doing today.
Yeah, that's part of our department's job. And especially like here with the bugs exhibit, we have some staff that have bugs out every day. So if you're on this trail, you get to meet some of the live bugs up close. And of course, we bring animals up to the front when people are entering the gates.
I love your enthusiasm. Thanks for sharing Bernice with us. And Linda, how long does big bugs run at the zoo?
It goes all the way through April 28th. You've got lots of time to see it, but it's perfect weather right now. It's a great time to come out. 21 animatronic. This particular tarantula is 20 feet wide and about 10 feet tall.
As I always say, moms, dads, try to imagine the exhibit through the mind of an 18-month-old in a stroller. You're about 1.5 feet off the ground.
The way.
I know.
Could be a good teaching tool. Listen to mom and dad,
or
I'm
else.
leaving you right here.
Kind of an or else idea.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool.
I
Hey,
can take you
some
right
kids
back to
don't
the zoo.
respond to the usual means of encouragement, so it's probably a good idea, Troy. All right, come see us at the zoo. It's always fun.
Yeah,
See you
can I
soon.
tell you, we were just talking about this, how we both really enjoy the zoo. We had a membership when my kids were little for probably 6-7 years.
Yeah.
Dozens of times we went there.
It's so worth it.
And the kids run around and get all their energy out.
Yeah.
There's
And now
always
they have
something new there.
splash pads and really cool stuff.
Yeah, good job, Phoenix Zoo. You guys do a nice job.